That's right. Tonight on the Couch of Chat, we're discussing last weekend's Cat Football Championship. But we have got someone very special joining us. Fresh from Betterment, please put your hands together for Jeremy Donaldson!
Jeremy Donaldson!
Jeremy, it's so good to see you.
Hey!
Welcome!
So, what's it like to be back, Jeremy?
It's so cold, Julia. Really so cold.
Do you think you could give our topic tonight a bit of the old Donaldson spin?
Our headlines tonight. They think it's all over. It is meow.
Good evening, I'm Patrick Bannon and this is your Daily News Bulletin. Our top stories tonight. Former Prime Minister Julia Salisbury took to the witness stand on the first day of her high-profile trial. The disgraced politician faces charges of conspiracy to commit murder, human rights violations and war crimes in relation to the events of so-called Liberation Night. If found guilty, she faces life imprisonment. Meanwhile, as the first election in nearly 8 years are just weeks away, Advance announced their new leader will be respected economist Katie Brightman. As Brightman pulled ahead in the polls today, the New Look Advance party vowed to restore territorial independence and to embody sensible, sensitive leadership and accountability. And later tonight, I'll be asking a hat maker what's his favourite hat and why.
Since her landslide re-election just 6 months ago, Prime Minister Julia Salisbury has already used her powerful new mandate to deliver on several of her key campaign promises. With the application of the former nation of Mulvania approved by the COT yesterday, Territory 34 became the second new territory in as many months. The Prime Minister has assured the international community that the COT hopes to process the backlog of prospective member nations by the end of the year. Next tonight, punk rock bell ringers have been causing a stir. Gripped by election fever as experts predict record turnouts when the polls open for the first time in nearly 8 years tomorrow. But although the race is nearly over, it's far from decided, as opinion polls suggest that no party will claim that all-important overall majority. While the almost inevitable coalition will no doubt be a disappointment to some, could it be some much-needed moderation after years of division? I'll be asking political analyst Lisa Andrews for her insights before Robin comes to us live from a polling station in the capital. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News. But our top story tonight, an historic election win for Advance today as they are re-elected in a landslide victory. Prime Minister Katie Brightman looked triumphant as she thanked a record number of voters for returning her to office for a third term. Approval ratings are through the roof for the politician, who initially ran on a ticket of universal basic income and free education, and who was responsible for the peaceful transition of power back to the now independent former territories. During the campaign, she's promised to instigate a 4-day working week and to make the climate emergency a #1 priority. Speaking today, Ms Brightman called the result a triumph for democracy and for us all. Later tonight, our political editor Robin Short will be interviewing Portia Hamilton-Mann about the donor scandal that rocked the party.
Welcome all of the boys and girls and everybody else as well to Frankie Fun's Wacky Fun House of Wax.
Hey again!
fun, and this is the Wacky Fun House of Wax! But where's Doofnut? Let's call for him. Doofnut! Hey, there he is. Are we ready for wacky, zany goofs galore? I can't hear you, Doofnut.
Yes, I'm ready.
That's better. Now then. Whoa, it's the bonk alarm.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Dalton.
And I'm Megan Wolfe. Our main stories tonight.
The votes are in, and it's a decisive win for Accord. The new centralist party snatched victory from under the noses of the mainstream parties.
Incoming Prime Minister Fatima Chowdhury called Accord's win proof that the major parties had lost the trust of the nation and signalled the end of extremist politics.
Neither Advance nor Disrupt, who failed to garner even 10% of the vote between them, have released a statement.
Later, we'll be looking in detail at the election results across the nation before Jeremy brings us a report on the recent unrest in Valdez.
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Good evening, and welcome to the Julius Salisbury Hour with me, Julius Salisbury. First, as always, let me remind you that it is our duty to build the biggest team that we can. The bigger the family, the bigger the team. I know many of us are concerned by the shrinking population of the territories, and I won't lie to you, the worst is yet to come. A crisis unlike any we've faced is almost upon us, unless we all come together as a community to rebuild. That's why today I am announcing the Advance Baby Bonus. The team will actually pay you to have children. That's right. For every child born to your family, we will give you cold, hard cash. Loads of it. So please, try again. For all of us. But now, in Culture Corner with Megan Wolfe, a band who embody family values. It's the Conceivers with their #1 hit, All Night Long.